Hey guys, Tony Denaro here, and today was kind of a disappointing finish after a nice run-up on AMC stock during the early part of the day. And it certainly felt like market manipulation, stock price manipulation, and it very well could have been. But I also want to talk about today some technical analysis to see as traders if there's a little bit more we can learn about what happened today and how we can use that knowledge to improve our trading in the future on AMC or on other stocks. But first, I want to take a second to thank Emad and Brian Woodrick for joining the Discord team as VIP Patreons. I appreciate your support. While all members of the Discord team do get full access to ask me questions any time of the day, the VIP channel does get access to my trades as they happen. Now let's take a look at the chart for AMC. I did start out on my live stream today telling the folks that were tuning in that I expect that we will end Friday close at $45 based on the max pain point from the options chart. The open interest on the puts and calls indicate that a close at $45 end of business Friday is the most likely outcome. So I was pleasantly surprised to see the run up to almost $49 in the first half of the day today. But then, of course, we got hammered at the end of the day. Let's take a look at some of the technical indicators to see if we can dissect what happened here. What we're going to be looking at is the moving average, the exponential moving average. That'll be these blue and green lines at the top. And then down here in the bottom, the MACD. This video is not going to be a tutorial on how the MACD works, but I will put a link in the video description if you want to read up on it after you watch the video. To just get an idea of what I'm talking about with the technical analysis, let's look at AMC for the last couple days. I have here on the chart the 15th and the 16th. And when we started off the morning of the 15th, AMC was in a little bit of uncertain territory because not only were we below these blue and green lines, the moving average and the exponential moving average, but the MACD had also crossed under the signal line. Then at about 10:30 a.m., we had a little bit of a change. The MACD crossed back over the signal line, indicating a possible bullish signal, and the stock did start moving up, but still in a little bit of uncertain territory because we're below the exponential moving average and the moving average. Then between 12:45 and 1 p.m. on the 15th, we get a couple of additional bullish confirmation signals with not only the MACD crossing over the zero line right here, but the stock price moving over both the moving average and the exponential moving average. And you can see that those bullish signals were confirmed as the stock moved up to almost $48. Then at about 2:20 p.m. on the 15th, the MACD crossed under the signal line, indicating a possible bearish signal, and the stock faltered for the rest of the day. That brings us into today, the 16th. We started off this morning at about 9:55 with the MACD crossing the zero line, a bullish signal, and at the same time, the stock price went over both the moving average and the exponential moving average. And that trend continued until we hit this price of $48.68. There was a little bit of bearish caution right about 12:05 as the MACD crossed under the signal line, but it crossed back over again at 1:20 p.m. and the rise of the stock continued. We started seeing some trouble here about 1:55 p.m. The MACD crossed back under the signal line, and the stock started trending down a little bit. At this point where we went under the moving average and the EMA, we had 3 bearish confirmations, and the stock just took a dive for the rest of the day. If we want to take this one step further and go back and look at the 14th, which I have up on the chart here, you can see the MACD giving bullish and bearish signals throughout the day. Why did we go down throughout the entire day? We never had a point during the day where we had enough buying to get us over the moving average or the exponential moving average. You can see the bars on the stock price chart stayed underneath this blue and green line for the entire day. If we had had a point where the MACD crossed over the signal line and we had one of these candles with enough buying pressure to get us over the moving averages for the day, we could have seen a bullish trend take off from that point on. but that never materialized on the 14th. So is it market manipulation, or is it high-speed trading algorithms looking at technical analysis indicators and then driving or amplifying the direction of the stock? I'm not here to answer that question. I certainly think there's some manipulation going on, and I certainly think that there's a bias to get the stock to $45 by the end of close on Friday to make sure that the maximum amount of options do not end up Friday in the money. I simply present this to you for your consideration, for your discussion, for your thoughts, and also to show you how you can use some of these technical analysis indicators to make some decisions throughout the day. If you're buying or selling a stock, maybe you're doing a short squeeze play on something like BBIG or support.com. These are useful tools to familiarize yourself with so that you can help make decisions about when it's time to buy and sell. I want to thank all of you that have been tuning in to join me on the full day live stream while we talk about AMC and other stocks that are in play during that day. Drop me a comment and let me know your thoughts about this video. Don't forget to buy and hold that subscribe button, and I will see you at the market open tomorrow.